Hey guys, welcome to my first ever video. Today I'm making a beat track thing out of stuff within my house. Enjoy. Right, the first sound I'm going to record is this shitty ukulele thing I bought off Argos once. I have no fucking clue how to play it, so I'm just going to record one note and then put it into a MIDI. I've now just put the sound into Edison and just have this. And now I've just dragged it into my sounds and I can do shit like this. Yeet. So I've ended up with this. I've run it through an EQ. Put some reverb on it, and I've also added a fruity chorus. I have now ended up with this. Next thing I think I'm going to add is some drums. I'm going to try put some bounce in it, but I'm white, so it's not in my DNA really. I tend to dance like this. Right, so I need a kick, so I think I'm just going to pretend I'm playing CSGO again. And nice, I think we got it. Right, so in Edison we now have this. Nice. I added a EQ and a compressor so the kick is a bit less rough on the high end and it's more of a thump, so it sounds like this now. I'm also going to record myself clapping and then use that as a snare. The clap. I slowed the BPM down by 10 so it's now at 120, and here's what it sounds like so far with the chords, kick and the clap. I'm now going to use my turmeric supplements to make a little shaker. I've now got the shaker in there doing this. I'm now going to use my provisional license to make a rim shot. I've now trimmed it down and we have this. Or however I want to play it. By the way, this is my MIDI. I have a MIDI keyboard, but it doesn't fucking work, so gotta make do with what you got. I pitched it down a little bit and made it a little quieter, so now within the whole thing it sounds like this. I'm now going to do a Kirk Knight and hit a bowl with a spoon and then see if I can get an instrument out of that to lay a melody over the top of the chords.
This is literally a fucking spoon hitting a glass bowl, for real, for real.
Couldn't find a bowl, but thought this maybe would do. Might grab a wooden spoon instead of a metal one because it sounds a bit too tinny, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Got a wooden spoon. Sounds quite a lot better in my opinion. I might try filling it with water to see if it makes any difference though. Right, now it's got some water in it, it sounds like this. Had to do quite a lot of editing to the sound to get it like this because it sounded fucking horrible. But I've got it like, which still to me sounds pretty fucking shit. But hey, I've made it pretty hidden because I hate how it sounds. But this is it here. I think I'm just going to cheat here and use a preset 808 because I have no clue how I'd make a noise like that out of shit in my house. Right, I've split it by channel, so all the instruments have their own kind of track now. And this is what it sounds like with the 808 shaker, everything. Right, next thing I want is a blown instrument, because the instruments I've got so far have quite a harsh attack, and a blown instrument's more flat throughout in its sound, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try and make an oboe sort of noise out of straw. Some lady on YouTube managed to somehow do it, so I'm going to give it a go. Although I have a paper straw, they had a plastic one, so I don't know if it's going to work. Short story, but even shorter, shit didn't work. Right, I've decided just to blow into a wine bottle. Alright, basically I took the middle of the sound and I set loop points, so now I can hold it for as long as I like, so... Oh shit, maybe not. I set it as a loop so I can now hold it as long as I like, so... For example, I could play it in a chord, like... Shit like that. I'm going to edit the sound a bit because there's some high end I don't really want there, and I think I'm going to pitch it up an octave because it's quite bassy and it might go really muddy in the mix. Right, I've pitched it up and put like these effects on it, and now I can do shit like this. I think I'm going to have it support the current chords and also have some more melodic notes on top that will add a bit more flavour to it and whatnot, we'll see. Right, I've used the blown bottle thing like a pad to support the chords that the ukulele's playing, and I've also added some notes over the top, so it sounds like this. And then I've also got it just like this, so just with the supporting chords, no notes over the top. I'm now going to arrange it a little, getting it sound more like a beat, so it builds and crashes, and I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to need some rises and some crashes, so for when it breaks into choruses and stuff, so I don't know what I'm going to use for those, but I'm sure I'll find something, and if not, I'll just cheat again. So I'm not sure I've shown it yet, but this is the setup for my mic, so everything I've been recording has been into that. It's on like a lighting tripod for lighting equipment, and then it's duct taped to the pole, and then the pop filter in this thing is really loose, so I'll put some coins behind it to stop it coming in, and then I've used that to pull it in, so it's pretty rigid. It's also half broken, and yeah, but that's that's my pretty ghetto mic setup. It does the job though. I'm happy with it. It's also what I record the podcast on the Intolerable podcast channel, which if you haven't seen, I'll link it in the description. Check it out, boys. Right, I've been arranging it for a bit now. I've realised don't really need risers because I'm just going to cut the beat out, kind of like the Lil Pump does, and then it hits the drop. It's got like that little breath in the beat, I guess. But I do need a crash. While arranging it, I decided I wanted a melody that was slightly like faster paced that could go over the top. So I've ended up making this. Instead of a crash, I've got a kick. I've added these effects, and then I've made it sound like this. So you'll hear that as we drop into the chorus. Right, I've arranged the track a little bit. I'll probably leave, I guess, the rest of this as the outro. Maybe upload it as an instrumental in a separate video. We'll see. And maybe I'll make a part 2 where we actually fucking record some bullshit over this. We'll find out. Cheers for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Track is going to be in the outro. Peace.